Michael Gerber's The E-Myth Revisited is a seminal work in the world of entrepreneurship, aimed at debunking the entrepreneurial myth, the belief that most small businesses are started by entrepreneurs with grand visions. In reality, Gerber argues, most are started by technicians, who are simply tired of working for a boss and suffer from a fatal heroic assumption that because they understand the technical work of a business, they understand a business that does that technical work. The core of the book explores why most small businesses fail and how to transform a struggling enterprise into a world-class success by focusing on systems rather than individual effort. The three personalities: entrepreneur, manager, and technician. Gerber explains that every small business owner is actually three people in one, and the conflict between these personalities causes most of the stress in a startup. 1. The entrepreneur, the visionary and dreamer who lives in the future. They crave control and change. 2. The manager, the pragmatic personality who lives in the past. They crave order, planning, and predictability. 3. The technician, the doer who lives in the present. They love to work and believe that, if you want it done right, do it yourself. Most businesses fail because they are dominated by the technician. When the technician is in charge, the business isn't a business. It's just a job for the owner. The 3 stages of business growth. Gerber outlines the life cycle of a business. Infancy. The owner and the business are one and the same. The technician does all the work. Eventually, the owner becomes overwhelmed. Adolescence. The owner hires help to manage the workload. However, if the owner doesn't provide systems, they eventually fall back into management by abdication, where they get frustrated by the employee's performance and take back the work themselves. Maturity. A mature business is one that was started with a clear perspective of how it would look when it is done. It is built on a foundation of systems rather than the owner's constant presence. The turnkey revolution and the franchise model. The most transformative concept in the book is the business format franchise. Gerber points to McDonald's as the ultimate example. The success of a franchise isn't the product, but the system. He encourages business owners to view their business as a prototype for a franchise, even if they never intend to franchise it. The goal is to create a turnkey system, a business that can be run by people with the lowest possible level of skill, because the system, not the person, produces the result. This allows the business to work for the owner, rather than the owner working for the business. The business development program. To move from a technician's job to a mature business, Gerber suggests a 7-step program. 1. Primary aim. Defining what you want your life to look like outside of the business. 2. Strategic objective. Defining the standards for the business, e.g., revenue goals, geographic reach. 3. Organizational strategy. Creating an organizational chart based on functions, not people. 4. Management strategy. Creating a system that makes the management process automatic. 5. People strategy. Building an environment where employees want to follow the system. 6. Marketing strategy. Understanding the customer's unconscious needs. 7. System strategy. Integrating everything into 3 types of systems: hard, tools; soft, processes; and information, data. Conclusion. The ultimate lesson of the E-Myth Revisited is that you must stop working in your business and start working on it. By shifting your focus from doing the work to building the system that does the work, you create a business that provides true freedom and consistent value.